Welcome back. I knew you'd return eventually. Please look down at your feet. This number you see represents the number of power stars you need to access another world. Whether you succeed or fail, just attempting the challenge will show something about your character. Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. Last time, we finished off Melty Molten Galaxy at the Garden, which was the last big galaxy in the game that we need to tackle. From here on out, it's pretty much one-off missions and purple coin missions. What are exactly purple coin missions though? Well, with Mario doing the little duck jump into the dome there, let's head to Good Galaxy where our first purple coin mission can be found and explain them. Okay, well technically it's our second purple coin mission, but we'll get into that in a moment. So we have Purple Coin Omelet. So purple coin missions are going to be your replacement in a way for the 100 coin missions of Super Mario 64 and Sunshine. I would say it kind of matches either one more, but it doesn't really do that. I'd say it matches 64 more because, you know, they're fun. For the most part, there's a couple here and there that are, you know, excruciatingly slow and terrible, because there are three types of purple coin missions primarily. There's the one like here that we're doing now in Good Galaxy, where it's basically a linear pathway that you walk around and collect all the purple coins that you need to. There's, I would actually say there's the least prominent ones, or the next two are the ones you're going to be seeing the most, I feel. There's the second type, which is sort of like a challenge sort of thing, where you're timed in a small area to collect as many purple coins as you can. Usually it's 100, but I think there are, I want to say there's ones where there's more than 100 you need to collect, or less. I don't think that's true, actually. I'm thinking of, not every purple coin mission has exactly 100. There are a couple, like the challenge ones, where there are more than 100 in that level itself, and you just have to collect 100 of them. Anyway, yeah, Good Galaxy is just kind of warp through these stars as much as possible, take these shortcuts, and that's the fastest way to complete the level. It's not difficult. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be your first one to introduce you. Though, technically, we did have one at Gateway Galaxy. But that's not really a comet. It's more just a mission that we used to get the red star thing, which is going to be completely useless. So, you know, fantastic. So the purple coin comets kind of appear at random. There's no set order except for that Good Egg will always be the first purple comet you get. Past that, I'm pretty sure it's random, and it's not going to be exact where they show up. So we're just going to kind of be doing them as they show up. And there's 5. We could do Dreadnought, and I'm sure people want me to do Dreadnought. I'm just going to go ahead and do Dreadnought, so I'll see you there. So this is one of the more infamous Dreadnought purple coin missions. Dreadnought Galaxy's Battle Station's Purple Coins. That was a strange way to say things. Let's just get started. So many people, including myself to a degree, absolutely despise this purple coin mission. That's because it's along a linear path, so it doesn't sound too bad, right? They're typically the easiest. Dreadnought Galaxy is the exception, where it being along a linear path makes it a lot more difficult. It's so linear, in fact, you can't go back. If you miss one, good luck. I think there is a way to go back at the very beginning of the level, but do you really, I mean, I guess it's better sitting through it only having to collect like maybe 6 or 7 more that you missed or whatever, you know, whatever number, instead of having to collect, you know, all 100 again, but it's still slow and terrible. And yeah, this is probably one of the worst 100 coin missions. I'm gonna call them 100 coin missions, purple coin missions in the game. It's not, I don't find it as bad as everyone else, but then I feel like I'm kind of good at this game. Not to say other people aren't. I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying not to brag. I feel like I had so much trouble with this on my first playthroughs as well, so I'm not going to say, oh, I never had trouble with this. I'm just saying that now, after playing the game however many times that I have, I don't think it's nearly as difficult as before. Of course, you know, I've had more experience with the game. I would say these parts are the hardest where you're on your side, because Mario's control is a bit confusing. When you're upside down, it's not so bad. Just remember that up is now down, and that's pretty much the extent of the trouble you might have. But when you're sideways, the controls don't really make any sense. So those are the biggest issues. You'll also want to watch out for the cannonballs. Those are also the primary issue and obstacle in this mission. But, you know, you can use starbits to destroy them. You can avoid them. That's a pretty easy way to not get hit by things as well. I think I say easy as well, but yeah. I think that launch star will take you back, but the last 5 purple coins are not there. Or the last one is on top of this dude here. So, at least I hope. No, the last one is stupid, because this one purple coin through this launch star. That it's like, oh, we think you missed one. I'm not sure if there's a way to get back then. Maybe that's another level I'm thinking of that's similar to this, but, yeah, I think this guy criticizes you and probably kills you if you don't have 100, so good luck with that. It is one of the harder ones. If you die on that a lot, it's completely understandable. So, yeah, most people hate it. The next purple coin mission we're tackling is in a Honey Hive galaxy, and it's our first example of ones you have to explore, the Honey Hive's purple coins. Honey Hive was already more of an exploration-based level to begin with, where, you know, it was more wide open than something like Good Egg. This, it kind of takes advantage of that, and by kind of, I mean, it really does, because Good Egg and Dreadnought as well, and Dreadnought was fairly linear as well, they were kind of linear levels, and the purple coin missions supported that. Honey Hive does not support non-linearity at all. These are my least favorite types of purple coin missions, because they remind me the most of Super Mario Sunshine. And don't get me wrong, I like Super Mario Sunshine enough. I think the main game, where you're just going for whatever the basic, like getting all the Delfino shines, maybe getting all the normal level shines, that's pretty fun. There are some issues with it, but it's a bit rough around the edges, but for the most part, it's really fun, and I will play those anytime. I will never do the 100 coin missions, and I will never hunt down the goddamn purple coins, because goddamn. But everything else, pretty fun. These levels remind me the most of those. There wasn't a single fun 100 coin mission in Super Mario Sunshine. That's not to say every 100 coin mission in Mario 64 is really fun. There were some frustrating ones. The Dry Desert was really annoying. Wet Dry Land was really annoying. There were a lot of unfun ones in 64 as well, but there were less, and that's my point. That overall, I could enjoy the 100% 64 more. That also goes with, you know, I can do the 100 coins with another mission. You can't do that in Sunshine. You have to do the 100 coins on its own. As well in Sunshine, you had to do it in a specific mission. Whereas I don't believe there's a single mission in 64 where you can't do the 100 coins. Now, that also goes with 64 being generally, like, the levels are more similar to one another with very few differences. So at that point, it's sort of preferences to what you prefer in terms of the main game itself. Can I please just not stick to a goddamn wall? Yeah, at that point, do you prefer the levels all being unique by having to do a specific 100% the game, or do you prefer each level being similar and having a different objective in that similar level? I don't know. I kind of prefer the latter, because I grew up with Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie, and that's kind of how those games were completely structured. Banjo-Kazooie doing it a little bit better, where you only have to where you don't get kicked out of the level after getting a Jiggy. You just continue going. And I know that's like a common thing that people praise about Banjo compared to 64, is that once you get a start in 64, you get kicked out, and there's not really a good reason for that. And I agree, and I feel like they kind of probably should have changed that in the 64 DS port, especially considering apparently there's an Angry Wiggler somewhere. But anyway, especially considering, you know, that those levels had more options for you, especially like you could play as different characters and all. So I feel like they should have done that with 64 DS, but you know. With games like this, it's not really necessary. Galaxy, I mean, and Sunshine as well, because the levels were different. Yeah. I don't know how I got on that tangent. But yeah, we're kind of just running around Honey Hive here. This is something you didn't have to do in any other mission before. You have to jump down the side, but it is a shortcut you can take in any mission. I say shortcut, but it's not really a shortcut, because it's not that, like, there's never a point in the game where there's a mission you have to go there that also takes you up to that area, so I mean, it's technically, it's a cut. It's not really a shortcut. It's just a another way to get there, another path. I guess it's not really a great one. There is a better path that you can take, or another like really good shortcut, especially in the Cosmic Mario mission. That's you get basically down to this area instantly. You essentially jump off the side of the area where the fountain is, and you can maneuver yourself down here, and that lets you beat Cosmic Mario and that prankster Comet really easily. So we have 100, 70 out of 100, and I know where the others are. There's gonna take a while to get to. By the way, if you die, no checkpoints, no checkpoints at all. If you die, you have to collect everything over again, which in levels like this can be a little bit of a threat. In others, not so much, but still, it's really annoying. And then again, it's just sort of an issue I have with prankster Comets. Yeah. Another thing I want to correct, and I know this doesn't matter. I said before, way before, I think when we were doing Boulder Geist's Daredevil run or something, that every prankster Comet except for the Daredevil Comet, which is the one that makes it so you only have 1 HP, so you can only take 1 hit. Gives it a little like border around it. You know, this one gives a blue border. Cosmic gave a, well, this one gives a purple. Cosmic gave a blue, so on and so forth, based on the color of the comet. I said the prankster Comet's Daredevil didn't like add a silver glow around it because that'd probably be distracting. And yeah, it would, but it does add a black border around it. So I mean, I was wrong. I noticed that in editing. I didn't feel important enough to put into, I guess, the editing or into like text in the editing. I don't know why I didn't. Again, because it doesn't really matter, honestly. But I mean, I guess it honestly doesn't matter. But yeah, something I thought I correct. Yeah, it's because of purple. Also, we have to. There's one up there that's also going to be really annoying to get to with the swing. So I'm not going to do that. Actually, yeah, it probably wouldn't be that bad. I don't think I've ever used the swing in this game. Rather, in this LP. So I'm just going to go ahead and have fun there. Have fun for once in my life. And then we have to go all the way back over here to get up to that upper area. Please don't die. There we go. I never died there. The game seems pretty good about locking you to that vine no matter what you do, because, you know, you have a pretty high chance of shaking to accidentally get out of like the vine, or shaking after you get out of the vine to do the jump thing, which, you know, thankfully doesn't really kill you in that sense, in that case, because they thought of that, I guess. I don't know. So we had to go down here, and I think that there was a camera view, right? That, oh, I think I might have just ruined it, thinking it wasn't going to show up. God damn it. Okay. I'm just going to go over here. Because, okay. Wow, that made sense. Well, let's just jump down here, and we'll grab these purple coins. I don't know if there's 13 over here. There better be, because otherwise I don't know where the last ones are. And it does not look like there are that many. I need 5 more. Oh, there's 2 more. I need 3 more. Can't guarantee that I won't have to cut footage during this, because sometimes I can get a little bit lost. Wait, did I get those behind the gate? I think I did. Yeah, I guess I did. Well, there's one. I guess let's just go grab that, and then I'll figure out what the hell I'm doing. Sounds like a good plan. Better than any other plan I had, which was none. So apparently I just left 2 on the upper area back here. I know I had to come here at some point, and I think I intended to actually grab these later. I was gonna grab the ones on the bottom part first, but apparently I completely forgot. So we're just gonna grab those now. Fantastic. Whatever, that's another power star. Once we grab it. These levels are gonna go fairly quickly. There's not, I would say the challenge missions and the linear missions outweigh the exploration ones by a lot, thankfully, because they go a lot faster and they're a lot more fun. So from one of my least favorites to one of my favorite 100 coin missions, purple coins on the battle rock. And by favorite, I mean I was thinking of another level. I was thinking of Space Junk, which is actually one of my favorites. This is actually more similar to Dreadnought, though. It's a lot easier. And a lot less painful. A lot easier, a lot less painful. Isn't that similar? I mean, I guess not. In this context, yes, it is. So, I mean, I guess I could just say it wasn't in that context, but everyone knows it is. I'm not gonna lie to you people. You know. You're smart. How did I miss this? There we go, whatever. Yeah, but this is a lot easier. A lot less gravity switching. It's pretty much just you're on this disc platform and you switch gravity at will instead of when the game tells you you're gonna die if you don't. So it's a bit more... It's a bit nicer. Let's just say. I wish you had the ability to spin and grab circles of purple coins, but also it's not a big concern that that's not a thing, to be honest. I just wish it was. Yeah, I don't know much to say. I guess I can mention the music. I love this music. It's a remix of Gusty Garden to a degree. It has its own original, motifs as well. But, it has the Gusty Garden riff in there. And it's really good. I actually kind of prefer this to Gusty Garden, to be really honest. Maybe it's the instrumentation. Maybe it's the structure of it. Maybe it's that I hear it more, so I kind of am familiar with it more. Because I hear Gusty Garden like a couple times throughout the game. Because it doesn't even play fully throughout any of the Gusty Garden levels, or very few of them, like 2 of them I think it plays through fully. In this, it plays in a majority of purple coin missions. So I think that's gonna be it though. Also, you think I would hate the purple coin mission more, or purple coin music more if I heard it more, but no, I like it more. So next time we'll do more purple coin missions. Maybe tackle one of those trial galaxies. Because we need to get those out of the way eventually. We already did one, but might as well do another at some point before the end of the game. Because we kind of have to. And I don't want to lump them all at one because I feel like that'd be boring. We'll do that later. Thanks for watching. And I didn't want to put this at the beginning of the video, but thanks for keeping up with the hiatus. I couldn't really control it. I couldn't record. And I only now can. So, Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.